Welcome, welcome, people to the stream. I might not be able to play Minecraft, because I'm having issues launching it. I'm also having issues launching Call of Duty, which is part of why I need the stream. Can you turn that down, Darwin? Yeah, just a little bit. So I'm like, yeah, there you go. So basically, what I'm having issues is downloading Roblox, which is one of my issues where, for some reason, every time I try to download something from the Microsoft Store or from whatever, it's always capped to a whopping 10 kilobytes per second. So anytime I try to download something off the Microsoft Store, it's like that. But every time I try to use Steam, it's at like 20 megabit per second, which is what I normally get. I'm like, well, what the fuck is wrong with my computer this time? That's what I'm thinking at the time, you know. And I, I'm I'm not even fucking happy at this point. This thing's just been causing me problems after problems. I'm thinking there's a laptop which has a RTX 3050 with a i7 getting sold for $700, but it only has 500 gigabytes of storage, right? I mean, it's not much. It's a 512 gigabyte SSD, NVMe one. I'm thinking I could probably upgrade that to like a 6 terabyte one, and then have a laptop. And like I said, I need something that's mobile anyways, other than this desktop, and I want to upgrade the desktop. I'm thinking, what would be cheaper? Spend $500 on the desktop, or spend the extra $200 and get a laptop. And I'm thinking, the laptop might be a better option. I'm thinking maybe the desktop. I don't know. I'm looking. I'm looking. I've been searching my options. Like I have a computer built planned out for less than like $300, and then I was just gonna try to find the cheapest graphics card, and it's looking grim, Like you can't find one under $200. And then the 6500 XT launched last month in February, so like 2 months ago now, I guess. Okay, for some reason this is not launching. I don't like how my fucking computer's been doing this for the past like month. It hasn't even happened for a month. This thing just fucking doesn't want to load for some reason. It could just be because my computer's out of date and stuff. But still, I'd wish it if my computer would just, work properly. Uh-huh. So I'm gonna do some 3D game trainer, I guess, on this, while my computer refuses to load anything other than fucking shit that's already installed. And it's not like a serious problem. I'm gonna move up that really quick to show the Steam. So as you guys see, this one is 100%. I swear this is an issue with Steam. It crashes every time I click something. Like this is not the first time this happens. It just happens every time I try to use my Steam. It just kind of crashes, Which is why I'm getting kind of mad with it, because I've been trying to fix this for like a day now. I'm having issues with everything not loading properly. I even did a hard restart with it, where I did the other options. So I think it entirely is an issue with the website or my computer. It could be something with my hard drive again, which wouldn't be the first time something like that's happened. I get a bunch of issues with my hard drives. I just can't get luck with hard drives for some reason. So, I'm gonna do some zombie survival, I guess, because that gives me something to do. And then I have more incentive for the laptop though, because at least if you spend the extra money, I can get more incentive to like add my accounts to it, and then more incentive to put more effort onto the laptop. Now, the reason why I'm thinking the laptop might be a bit better is that if done right, I could probably do quite a bit with it. Like a Nintendo Switch and a laptop might be a great gaming setup for me, since I won't really be like in a single place for long next year. So yeah, that's just how it's gonna be next year. I've been thinking of mounting solutions for it, which is like not surprising. I found some cool options like laptop stands and stuff, which might be pretty cool to have. Or you can just kind of like sit down on like a couch or something. And I wanted to get like, well, currently I've been wanting to get like nice wireless stuff, you know? Just get like a nice like recliner chair or something. Get a mount for the thing and just let me chill and kind of relax and play my game. Because I don't really get that whenever I play games. I just kind of play like in this sitting position, and I don't like doing it. Which I guess is it's like my own fault for going that way. But recliners are expensive and stuff, and it's like, well, we have a couch and stuff. I have a bed. So if I got like a laptop stand in my new computer instead of just building one and going that route, I get a laptop and then with like a laptop stand made for the bed or something, or it could be put on a recliner. That's how I've been looking at it recently. I've just been trying to find solutions that weren't half bad. And a lot of times it's just whatever solution's fine, right? But can I talk about how the fact that the GPU prices are going down now? So now you guys can find a 6600 XT. I think I talked about this like a few days ago. Because some tariffs have been lifted, we can now get GPUs at an affordable price, sort of. I mean, you're still overpaying for some of them, but the premium you're overpaying now is not as bad as it was. Meaning, I can now find like 6600 XTs for like $500 or less, you know, which I think is nice. So I'm now able to find a 6600 XT, which is like the better version than the 6500 for like $100 more. I'm able to find them for like $360 now. So I'm thinking at that price you could get like the RTX 3050, which you guys can get decent laptops with, like pre-installed and stuff, for like $500. So honestly, I don't know what to do. I'm kind of conflicted now, mostly because like my options, like within like 2 days, have completely opened up even bigger. But I also need to get a good network solution on the go, right? Which is also going to be needed next year. So for those of you guys that are like, wow, YouTube is not receiving enough to maintain a smooth stream. I want to see what's causing this. I swear, every time I live stream, poor. This is an issue I don't like. Every time I do something on this fucking computer, alright, fuck it. I don't even care. It's something only the same trainer has issues with. Alright, here we go. Alright, YouTube's not receiving enough bitrate. I don't know what's with YouTube servers. I mean, I'm obviously giving enough bitrate. Like, I'm receiving the proper amount of bitrate that I should be getting from my thing. So I think there's just something wrong with YouTube. It says stream health is poor, yet I'm getting the full, like, 2 megabit per second stream speed. So I think there's just something wrong with YouTube, man. I've always had issues with YouTube, man. I've always hated their streaming service. It sucks ass. I want to go back to streaming on Twitch, but I don't know what my old Twitch account password is, which is like my old issue. Only 187,000, are you kidding me? Wow, I improved 0.08%. Nice. How nice. Really nice. I need to just try my easy mode and just get my focus ready. Like I said, I'm not improving like insane amounts of percents, right? Like, I'm slowly improving. It's not much. Well, I was. That was good. I did horrible that one. All I need to do was click like a tad bit faster and have my accuracy increase, and I did not do any of that. So, now that the options for getting a new computer have increased, I'm also thinking of upgrading to the Google Pixel 5 from the Google Pixel 2, because that in next year, that's going to be like $200. All I have to do is not let one of these get by me. $184,437. 174. I'm gonna say this right now. With the computer upgrade coming, I'm thinking of getting the camera. Now, the camera is gonna be more expensive. The camera's gonna be better. I want to get a 4K camera. I can record at like 120 FPS. Whew. So yeah, that's gonna be what I'm planning on doing. I'm kind of like in my weird focus zone right now, where I kind of quiet down and just focus. Which is kind of like how I've been doing it. I'm kind of like improving slowly, I guess. So as my options have slowly been increasing, by the way. Okay, see, this is good. Like, my thing is switched to good, so I think there's just something wrong with my display capture. So the way I look at it is my options have opened up. The camera, I'm thinking it's going to be 4K. 100% has to be a 4K camera. You can't have, you can't not have a 4K camera. I mean, it's literally 2022. If you're not having a 4K or like a 30 megapixel camera, you're kind of behind on time, but you're kind of not. Cause like, yeah, I think I'll tell you what my phone has, and it has a pretty good resolution. I kind of like my phone camera. Um, so basically, my camera has some good. No, I want to know about. Okay, I'm gonna go to about phone really quick on my thing. Okay, that's not telling me anything. Model and hardware. All right, that ain't telling me anything. I was gonna. System. No. Alright, I'm gonna look it up really quick on my computer. The Google Pixel 2. I want to know about the camera. Alright, it is a 12 megapixel camera on my phone. For those that don't understand what that means, it means my camera on my phone is, I think, a 12 megapixel camera. And, I mean, the camera quality is fucking great. I think, like, that's relevant for, like, the photos. So I want, like, 120 FPS, like, 20 megapixel camera. And to do that requires me to go on Amazon and find one. And I think, alright. Well, no, that one's not great. That one's not great. Here we go. It's a 48 megapixel camera for $109. Now, do I believe that? No. I do not. I do not believe that. For the price it is asking. Now, why do I not believe that? Well, because it's too cheap, you know? Here's a 20.3 one for $300. I'll believe that. Like, I went to the store and I found one that is, like, similar quality to my phone, like 13 megapixels for like $200. Expensive cameras are expensive, dude. But I want like 4K, like 60 frames per second stuff, you know? Now, this one I believe, 56 megapixels, but 15 frames per second, I believe that. Because there's no way you can have like a camera of that quality under cheap unless you have to fucking get rid of like the technology side, right? So would a good option be go for that? Yeah, I would say go for it. Like I said, if you can get a cheap camera, you can get a cheap camera. I mean, if you can get a nice camera for cheap. Now here's a good like kit, which comes with a decent camera for $250. But I don't. I have weird grips on my hand. My keyboard and mouse, right? I think people see that. It's like a not. Oh yeah, that's like a thing. Analytics. Here we go. That's what I was thinking. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. New keyboard, new mouse. Uh, thinking the new camera. My art program is $219, and that comes. It's like the pro version, but it also has like extra. So it gives you guides, preset animations. It gives you courses, so that if you guys want like art courses or whatever, and you guys are new to art, you guys want to get into digital art. So paying the $200 is worth it. Like it'll teach you how to do digital art. Give you a bunch of assists to help you, tools for like creating cool stuff, for manga, animation, stuff like that. It's a good bit expensive, but you know, $200 is worth it at that point. Um, I think that's just gonna be a decent start, you know. Also, they have like training stuff on this stuff, which is nice. So the camera stuff is coming like later this month. Like, I think kind of like it's become a pro stuff. Yeah, you need to get this like ranking stuff, and it's like I'm unranking, switching, tracking, but clicking and stuff. Like I'm slowly getting like good at this. The crosshair movement is good. This one is like flicking, like small flick, like reflexive burst. Macro is what I'm good at. Everything else, micro and macro are what I'm good at. And then like burst and reflex is horrible. So if I go to clicking, I've actually done some of this. The basics, like speed, accuracy. 3T grid. So you have your level 1 basics, so you have your stuff, and it has like the ranking systems and stuff. So I go to flicking, I click on this one, and then we have 3T large, 30T grid. I wanna get good at some of these. I wanna get like this up to like master or whatever. And then for like 3DAT, which is like their kind of like 3D AT or 3D Aim Trainer, I guess is what they call it. For this Aim Trainer, I thought, you know what, I want to like master this stuff. I suck at this stuff. Like I'm boring. I need to get some. bigger grid, I guess. And then let's kind of go through this. And then they have like multiple stuff too. So. I can get this past two on me. I suck at that. Like, that's bronze, man. And then what's this? Like, I need to go to accuracy, and then go back to level 1, and then 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6. So, I need to go back to accuracy, and then get my accuracy up. And then you just gotta replay them until you get better at them, right? That's how you do this training stuff. Like, that's how I do it. I mean, that's how you should do it. Now, what I do need is the background stuff, so I'm gonna be getting my... So I need to get my accuracy up here. My mouse control's kind of gotten worse over the time here. I haven't put in enough training here, so I'm gonna be getting better. Because my games aren't loading on my fucking computer, because my computer's a piece of shit. I've been getting nothing but issues with my computer, and I fucking hate it, and that's why I'm getting a new one. Because I'm saving up for a new one. And I'm gonna look at Newegg really quick, see if I can get a decent laptop with like an RTX 3050 or something. Oh my god. Yep. Here we go. Laptops are fucking expensive. Let me go back. That was $600. It has a Ryzen 5 5600G. If it wasn't made by HP, I'd say it's a decent laptop. Oh man, it has an RX 5500 XTD. Who the fuck wants a laptop with that? I mean, yeah, I know that you can ray trace and shit with that, but I don't want one. I don't like that. I mean, for $600, I could build one with like a 6600 XT in it. I don't want some old 65. I don't want no 5500 XT in it. I don't. Oh man, I don't like it. Gaming laptop. Let's see what good options there are here. I mean, honestly, if you're looking for a laptop for productivity, buy an old MacBook Air. So, like, seriously? Like, my best option for... Okay. A 1650? Are you kidding me? Like, I know you can build a decent PC with this money, but still. Also, if I had $1 for every time something didn't load on my computer, I'd be a millionaire here. I don't know how many times I tried to launch an application, just nothing fucking worked. Like here, I clicked on Minecraft here, and it's not gonna load the launcher. Like there's nothing wrong with it. Like the launcher's fine for some reason. The launcher is what broken, which is fucking annoying. Game launcher help. Yeah, I don't know what's up the Minecraft launcher. Like Minecraft itself works, which is what pisses me off. Is that everything's fine about it. Like when I try to launch Minecraft Windows 10 Edition, it loads. I don't know why fucking the Minecraft launcher won't load. Oh yeah, I'm having the same issue with Call of Duty and all my fucking games on Steam, where it will do this like it's at 100%, like all 6 GB is downloaded of the game, and then it just says verifying, and then it says like fucking 10 years. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my computer, dude. I get pissed every time I try to do something on this fucking computer, which is why I'm planning on buying a new one, right? It's like, cool, so what am I gonna get? RTX 350? Like, what am I gonna do for a GPU? And it's like, I don't want to go for a cheaper option, right? Like, I want to get a ray tracing card, so I can mess around with the content creation you can do with it. But I can't go for a 6500 XT, but if I really just want to go gaming, I can get a 6500 XT because that's the best option, right? You get like 1070 performance. Okay. I don't know what the fuck is with Steam. You just randomly start my update. I do not want my update started. If I did, I would want it started. But I don't. Because I never clicked the fucking resume button. Okay, shit. Here we go. 6500 XT. $220. Now, for those of you guys who don't understand why I'm not worried about this, is because of my plan for my computer. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, pause download. Yeah, I don't care. So I'm thinking like for my productivity computer, right? Which I'll be doing for like encoding and stuff, for like live streams and stuff. I think a MacBook Air. Here's what I'm thinking. So here are MacBook Airs, right? You guys can get them from like the 2016 ones for no, I don't think it's 2016. What year is this? 2017. This is 2015. I think this is 5th generation. Fourth? What generation? 4th gen. Alright. What year is it? 2014. So if you can get a 2015, I think it still uses the same CPU though. Shit, what fucking processors in this? If I knew what processors in this, I'd be able to tell if, what CPU's in it. But it doesn't tell me what CPU's in it, which is what fucking makes me mad. It just says Core i5. And so, okay, so it is a 5th generation i5, so I'm gonna want the 2017 model. For those of you guys who don't understand, what I'm talking about, yeah, alright. Here's the 2017 model. If you guys get the 2019 one, you'd have decent performance. I suggest you guys get the 2015 one, with like a upgraded storage. Um, yeah, alright. The 2015 one with the, like, I'm gonna fully kit this out. So, like, if I'm doing this for, like, an editing, encoding, and, like, streaming rig, I'm just gonna run it as, you can't get that in the 13-inch? Okay, that's stupid. So you'd run the 8 gigabytes with 256 gigabytes of storage, 11.6-inch display with an i5, $300 something. And basically, all you're going to be doing is hooking up your capture card, which has support Mac, to your computer, from your computer to your MacBook with an adapter. And then that will allow it to capture and do all the encoding, like let's say you're streaming or something, right? Which is much better since I run an i3 4170, I think. I have a 4th generation i3, so if I can get a 5th generation i5, that'd be a significant upgrade. No, I'd like to get something newer, but honestly, Ryzen builds are very expensive now. And they didn't come out till like late 2017, early 2017. And I don't want to get like Ryzen Performance yet, because I want to, like spend this $300 on the encoding computer first. And then I'll be able to run my editing software, my art program, and all of that off the MacBook, which I think would be relatively nicer for editing. But I hate Mac OS. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do like right yet. I'm thinking a cheap laptop online might work or something. I don't know. We'll see. Laptop. There are some cool stuff that I like. One of them are Surface books. Surface. So if we go to Microsoft, we can get their official stuff. I'm thinking like a Surface. Close you, I don't fucking care. Surface Pro 7. $700. Oh shit, dude. I don't fucking care. I want the cheapest one. Alright, the Surface Go 3. Alright, here we go. Here's something that's actually cheap. I actually want to see how nice this would be. Like, I think if this supports my program, I would get it. Alright, so yes, it's a laptop thing. It's like a little 2-in-1, where it's a tablet, but it has Windows 11. I think that's good enough. Um, if this allows you to download like the Xbox app, and holy shit, my Minecraft launcher actually loaded this time. You might actually be able to get Minecraft going. Wi-Fi. I don't even care if it's Wi-Fi. Shit. I don't even care how much storage it has. Um, 64 gigabytes of storage isn't much though. But if it's how I think it is, which I'm not saying there's something wrong with it. I'm just saying that if it supports the apps, obviously you're gonna select whatever's cheapest for these covers. I'd get like the cheapest one. Get the cheapest mouse you can get, which is like $20. You can get your sleeve, your screen protector, your pin, uh, I'd probably get headphones or something with this, like, in the bundle, which is just how I am. And then I'd run this. Now, I think you'll need a adapter if you're wanting to use this for what I'm wanting to use it for. But I want to see if you can do it. So I'm going to go on YouTube real quick and alright. Alright. So yes, I have checked OBS will work with this. So, I'm going to look this up. Now, I ain't saying there's anything wrong. Now I wouldn't say using I know they don't meet the system requirements, but I know many people will use cheap laptops and then just use their uh, Elgato or something to capture like the screen of like their main computer. And now if I'm thinking, well, I'm thinking since I just looked at the support page, they do support it. Meaning, you get an external hard drive for it. You might need an adapter, so you might need like USB Type-C to like a USB adapter, and that's how you'll run these things. So you'll need one for your Elgato, and you just need to see how much USB devices the thing will allow in the first place. I can look this up. Uh, so you can add external stuff to this. I think the Surface Go 3 might be my encoding machine. Because if I can add an external hard drive with it, then I don't have to worry about the lowest amount of storage, right? And for those of you guys wondering how much system space, like half of that's going to be taken up by the system. Like I already know half is going to be taken up by the system. So I'm going to have to get an external hard drive, install my apps and stuff on it, have it all storage stuff on it. Then I can do some sketchy shit to run a capture stuff. But that could get rid of my portability issue that I'm having. But I also think that might be good for my drawing apps and stuff and editing. Because I think just working with a touchpad is just better in terms of editing and drawing and stuff. I don't know. That's just my thought. I don't know. I would say I'd just get the bare minimum with like the Pentium 6500Y. I wouldn't do much. I wouldn't trust it for encoding, but I mean, technically, if it's just that doing it, I'd much rather use that. I know what it's like using old processors and stuff for that stuff, like encoding and shit. So I'm thinking, you know what? It won't be bad. Because I don't think it need much for it. I'm going to be able to receive input at like 60 frames per second, which you might not be able to, but I'll look into it, see if it can make use. I don't know,